4A North. Here are the pairings. Sectional 1 at East Chicago Central. Tuesday night, Lake Central taking on East Chicago Central. They're ranked number 7. EC Central beat Lake Central 61-51 on February the 6th. Game 1, Wednesday night, Highland takes on Hammond Morton. And then number 5, Munster will play Lowell in the second game. Munster beat Lowell 92-36 on January the 29th. Friday night, game number 1 is Gary Westside and the winner of the Lake Central East Chicago Central matchup. Sectional 2 at Michigan City. Game 1 on Tuesday night, Chesterton plays number 3 Valparaiso. Valpo beat Chesterton twice earlier in the year. The second game on Tuesday night at sectional number 2, Crown Point will play LaPorte. Game 1 on Wednesday night, Hobart will play number 17 Maryville. Portage will play Michigan City. Sectional number 3 at South Bend Riley. South Bend Clay will take on South Bend Washington. Game number 1 on Tuesday night, followed by the Penn South Bend Adams matchup. Game 1 on Friday night, Mishawaka plays the South Bend Clay South Bend Washington winner. Number 17 South Bend Riley will play game number 2, their opponent, the winner of the Penn South Bend Adams game. Sectional 4 at Elkhart Central. Tuesday night, game 1, Concord plays Goshen. The second game, Elkhart Memorial, Elkhart Central. Friday night, game number 1, sectional 4, number 9 Warsaw will take on the Concord Goshen winner. Game number 2, Northridge will play the Elkhart Memorial, Elkhart Central winner. Sectional number 5 at Fort Wayne Northrop. Tuesday night, Fort Wayne Snyder, runners-up last year in 4A, taking on DeKalb. Friday night, game number 1, number 13 Carroll of Fort Wayne will play Fort Wayne Northrop. The second game on Friday night, East Noble will take on the Fort Wayne Snyder DeKalb winner. Sectional 6 at Marion. Game 1 on Tuesday, Jay County plays Fort Wayne Northside. Homestead, number 6, takes on Fort Wayne Southside in game number 2. Friday night, Huntington North will play the Jay County Fort Wayne Northside winner. And Marion will take on the Homestead Fort Wayne Southside winner in game number 2. Sectional 7 at Kokomo. McCutcheon plays Harrison of West Lafayette on Tuesday night. Friday night, game 1, Logansport will play Kokomo. The second game of the evening, Lafayette Jefferson plays the McCutcheon-Harrison winner. Sectional number 8 at Newcastle. Tuesday night, game 1, Richmond and Anderson Highland. Game 2, Pendleton Heights will play Anderson. Game 1 on Wednesday, Greenfield Central matched up with Muncie Central. The second game of the night features Connorsville and Newcastle. Charlie, let's start it out there at the East Chicago Central game, sectional number 1. 2 ranked teams bracketed opposite one another in Munster and East Chicago Central.
And these are 2 teams that are really kind of similar. They're not really big, but they're both well coached and both have a lot of talented players. Mike Hackett just does a great job. He's got a couple of nice juniors. Brian Stolars and Joe Chrisman, a couple of nice wing players that can really shoot it. And then East Chicago Central, again, they're small, but boy, are they quick and they're talented.
In sectional 2, Valpo and Maryville, who just played one another earlier this week, bracketed one another. If, in fact, they'd meet each other in the championship, I think that'd be a kind of a good ball game to see.
It would. That'd be the rubber match.
Absolutely.
They've gone one apiece, and that sectional is crazy because they're all in the same conference. They all play home and home, and they've played 42 games against each other in the same section.
Sectional 3, South Bend Riley. Riley, number 17. They have 15 wins, but you have to like Penn, Mishawaka, and Washington as possible contenders in that sectional.
Yeah, I don't really see anybody as a clear favorite there. Al Rhodes with Penn's going to do a nice job, and Penn beat Riley by 5 in late December, but again, there's 4 teams. Balanced
sectional at Elkhart Central, Warsaw, number 9, Nick Moore, their great player.
Oh, boy.
They had a big win against Lures earlier in the week, but Memorial and Central and Concord all with winning records. You like the battle in Elkhart between those 2 teams on Tuesday night.
And that should be a fun sectional. And I saw Nick Moore the other night, and Ron Barsh, my old athletic director, has been telling me what a player he's been for 2 years.
He is that. And
I'm telling you, there may be better players in the state, but there's nobody more fun to watch than this kid. He's a little Ray McCallum, Jackie Moore looking kind of a player.
Sectional 5 at Northrop, the host, Fort Wayne, Carroll of Fort Wayne, ranked number 13 with 17 wins, a good favorite there. Homestead having a great year at number 6 with 16 wins in sectional number 6 at Marion. You really like the balance at Kokomo. Kokomo, Lafayette Jeff, and Logansport all having great years. And at Newcastle, the same thing. You have 5 teams there, 6 teams there with winning records. I'm not sure who you count as the favorite at Newcastle.
Well, a lot of those teams all play each other throughout the year in their conferences, and they go back and forth. And even if they're not in the same conference, they've got each other on their schedules, so there's a lot of familiarity with those teams.